Alright, so here's a big section of cloud. Oh, maybe I can access from up top. Okay, let's go north. That's probably it. Alright, so we want to be able to make a one gap to here. I think I can just reset this, push this down, and do the tumble thing. And with the tumble thing, that should be more than enough. So, there we go. Now we are here. Could be 3 long. Probably not 3 long. 3 long here could be a possibility. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to set this up here so I can do the tumble thing again. So, I see a really easy way to get this here, right? Oh, if I could create a raft here, that'd be perfect. So let me back this up a step. And actually, this should be enough. Because all I need to do is go down here, and then we've got a raft. So now we go down again. Probably another tumble thing. How would I manage to get a log here standing up? It would have to be here standing up, and then have a log down here to push it. Okay, I can maybe manage that. Oh, but this log standing up is nice. Actually, we pretty much got it. Ooh. Ooh. This one was tough. Or rather, tricky. Not that difficult. Fun one. Just overall fun. The bee's kneepad scale model. Hey, here you see one full set of protected padding designed to fit the legs of an adult honeybee. Humans created these support garments to help protect the bee's knees, a valuable commodity in England land. And we've gone full circle? That's not everything though, is it? Yeah, that's not even close to everything. How the hell are we supposed to get there? Maybe, oh, here's what I think. We're supposed to raft down into here, then over to here. So, can I get to these islands? So I probably got to go from here over to here. So I will do that. So reset. Send this here. And then here. What if I do this and then tumble thing? A very delayed tumble thing. Almost. I'm close. Something's a little bit off. Because I want to be able to push either one of these over to the right here. But I have to get on the side of the log, the correct side first. This is so close. I'm not going to back up that far because I know for a fact this has to be the start. Maybe not for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it has to be the start. I mean, if it's not, what would be? Wait a second. There we go. Love to see it. So now we're going to the right. Alright, so what I'm thinking is if I could have the 2 log be here and here, that I could just roll it over. I could do this and then, well, get a little stuck. So let's back that up. Let's set this up here. And I can't roll that over either. Wait, no. Why would I want to knock it that way? What am I doing? I have it backwards for some reason. Anyways, what I think I want to do is this and then do the tumble thing here. And with the tumble thing, I can set myself up for greater success. Honestly, here's pretty good. Wait, but that's not correct. Here is really good because what I can do is roll this down, roll this over, push it up, and then yep. And here we are. We've connected all this, but I don't actually see raft potential. Let me go back to the fast travel just so I can get a peek. I guess I could also just go up and explore this area and then, whoa, that's a big area up here. Yeah, maybe I could just do this before trying to get over to here. Yeah. So we're gonna go up. Now that I have a full loop as well, I imagine it should be easier. So reset this. I would like to go up. This shouldn't be too bad because actually, because I made it full circle, it very easily lets me go up. Just getting this out of the way right now. And then the reason why I would like to do this is knock this here, knock this here. Ooh, I could actually create a land raft, but that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is create the tumble thing over here so that I can set this up here. Nope. We're close. We're very close. Hold on. Well, if this goes here, I would roll this in and actually, yep. Raft time. Down we go. Full circle again. Why is all this closed off to the greater cloud region? I guess I could just go up here and just ignore this island for now. Maybe this stuff is all accessible from this area. So let's try over here. Right, so I want this to be the gap. So knock this over, roll this down. Wait, and then roll this back. Push this over here. Push, and then push it in. Okay, now we're in. So if I roll this over here, what does this accomplish? Not very much. So reset. 1 gap, and there is a 2 gap. What I was thinking was actually pushing this to left and then down so it goes here so that I can knock over this tree and then push it up, but I could not push it down in the first place. So let me actually try, now that I think about it, doing this, because I just realized that I can push this up and then push it down, and I'm not really going anywhere. Push it here. I guess this works, unless if yeah, I can't push. Let me back this up at just reset, to be honest, because I think all this can be done without the log being there anyways. I might just do the tumble thing. I can't roll that down still. Wait, no. If only I was able to go across this horizontally. I mean, then I would have won already. I guess that's kind of the goal of this. So if I can go here, then what? Then I can do this. I can't walk on there or anything. Alright, so my best start by far is knocking this over this way. If I knock this over to here, and then push this, whoops, across to here. No, to here. And then roll it. Do I have a win? Yes, probably. Hold on. This is so close. I know for a fact I can win this. But the way this is set up seems correct. Just my order's out of whack. If I do this and then push this over. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is winning now. Let me even get this more out of the way. Just really get it out of the way. A few extra steps. There we are. Not bad. Now we've connected these. Okay, so we want to go to the area to the right. Maybe it's this island on which I access it. It probably is. So reset this. So maybe I can super big brain this. So what I'm thinking is setting this up down here and then rolling this and then teleporting with the fast travel to get up there so I can push the 2 log in a very specific way that I couldn't access before. So using this as part of the puzzle, we go up here and then we come on down. And look at this. Now we can do the tumble thing. Probably helps. Does this push? Nope. This looks not good. Unfortunately, I don't think this is it. It's got to be close, though. It's just I can't do much with this log unless I want to do that, which actually is kind of winning. Wait, is it winning? Yeah, it should be. Because what I can do is I can push this over. Yep. Wow, that was tough. It's crazy how even though I had the big brain transportation thing, that still wasn't enough to win the level. That's what's cool. It's not just that gimmick, but it's that gimmick and something else. So we're going up and to the left. What I think I would like is to take this, roll this over here so that I can push this over like so. Maybe before I do that, I would like to knock this up. What about here? If I push this down, that doesn't quite help at all. Only lets me travel through there. So reset. If I set that up there and do this, all I would accomplish is moving this over one, which is actually a reasonable accomplishment. I also realized that maybe it's just the 1 gap I need. Actually, let me do this and then that. And then push this over so I can get under this. Alright, one of 2 options. One, a single log up here. Actually, that might be the only option. So I do see how I can manage to... Wait a second, I see it. So here's what I do. I set this up here, and I push this over, but not yet. I push this over now. Oh, but I'd like this to be down 1. So let's back it up. Let's back it up. But the log has to be there. I guess it can straight up just be here. What I need to do is roll this over to here, and then push this up to here. And then we come around, push this up. And what I do is I push the log here to knock that over. Set this up to here, and then we come around, push it up. There we go. Now we can access the alarm clock. I see a gap of 1. It's probably my move. This is an interesting little body of water here. I'll have to come back to this area. This one is actually stumping me. What about this area? Can I cross this gap of 2? I might need to go this way. I could see that happening. I don't like this. I also don't like how I can't access that anymore. So what, I have to go here? If I knock this here, then maybe I can free this log. Like, I just needed something going horizontal here. So reset this. Can't do much with this, can I? Doesn't look like it. What about this? All I can do is that, which does not accomplish much at all. I don't know, I think I had it right by knocking this over and then this here. But maybe I'm either doing it too early or something else. If I knock this over here first, I guess what I could do is this and then push this over here. Hold on. Success here. Whew. Okay, glad I finally got one done. This has been tough. This has been super tough. Hats off to the creators for making challenging puzzles. Man, this has been really tricky for me. So I see 2 vertical gaps of 2. This one probably is not that bad. I take this. I roll it over. I should have it here. Nice. Okay, a message in a bottle and a shark. This shark contains a clear bottle, which in turn contains a rolled up sheet of paper. Scanning the document within shark photography reveals the message, Anthony, I bet you £1 billion that no shark will ever eat this. Congratulations, Anthony. And we've gone full circle. What else can we do? Alright, so we got this area here that I would like to access. So maybe going up here? So if I reset this area, having a 2 log that goes up, actually should be pretty feasible. But not as feasible as you may think, so I'm going to reset. Like, there's a 2 gap here, so I would need to get this log to go very high up. This actually isn't too bad. So let me send this over to here, and then send this over to here, and then realize that I could have done this all along. And up we go. Bath in a can. True baths were warm puddles in which humans marinated, simmering gently for up to an hour, or until they smelt fresh. Bath in a can offered a shortcut whereby the humans spritzed themselves liberally with perfume, using the pretend fresh smell to conceal older ones. You wouldn't catch me doing that. That's for sure. Not exactly what I expected. So let me set this up here and push this over, and up and over. Okay, more area. This is a big section. So I think my goal is, in fact, to go up and to the right. Where's this going to stop the log? There. Okay, that's not bad at all. I think. Interesting. So what I'm doing right now is just letting the logs go off in order to set up this final log to win. And that was the correct solution. I see a gap of 2 right here that I most likely want to shoot, but this gap of 3 is also feasible. So I'm not going to roll either of them out. If I do that, can I win still? Maybe not right away, so let me actually try knocking this over. And then doing this, and then... Here's what I'm thinking. I roll this over to here, and then complete the 3. So it was the 3. A human bicycle. An interesting evolution of the human mobile laundry rack saw the device become a mode of transportation in its own right. Without layers of wet clothing flapping in the generated breeze, humans found they could zoom hither and yon with ease. Ye old bicycle. These things are actually really hard to ride. One of my uncle has one like that, and it is surprisingly different balance-wise. Okay, so we've uncovered most of the islands, but there is still this section, which I can actually access very easily, because I've already set up the log to do it, so I'll go walk there. So let's just get to this island. I know I can knock this over, and then do this. Maybe this is worth it? Hold on, I think I'm really close, actually. Yep, we're really close. And we've made it to here, clearing off this section. Maybe these little islands here could be good. Yeah, maybe this one could be alright. what, a raft here or maybe 2 logs here? I don't think 2 logs here works, but a raft here could be good and probably feasible because I could just do this and send this over like so and then probably do something similar. Okay, nice. There we go. Okay, let's build a raft. Oh, so we learned a little trick where if we knock the stump off this tree, I can use this to timber it over, and I will use that trick because it will allow me to create a raft that goes up and unlock this area. To find the stuffed toy boar, monster experts suggest that part of the human condition was the urge to turn any object into a stuffed toy. This plush wild pig is a mild manifestation of the affliction. We've also unearthed plush toilets, plush instruction manuals, and plush fish fingers. Where's my plush Twitch chat? Alright, so I'm thinking I knock this over here and then go up. And then this shouldn't be so bad. Let me make this a stump first. Or just straight up maybe go here. I'm definitely overdoing it or overcomplicating it. I'm just not sure where I went wrong. Let me try to set this up here for now. Roll this over here. And then bring this over. Yep. There we go. There we go. So again, more singular gaps. How am I supposed to work with this tree? If I do this, and then that, we can push this over. And we've kind of gone full circle, but now I'd like to go up. So I guess actually now that I've accessed here, I can very easily go up. So that's quite convenient. So this area, and now we're booking. One gap here most likely. Yeah, I see it happening. Maybe having a log be here, and then having a log be vertical here. What's my first move? Maybe this? And then if I set this up here, what I could do is push that up, and there we go. Nice. Raft level. Looks like we're rafting to the right. With that in mind, I guess it seems to set itself up pretty nicely for now. Who knows how long that will stay. Let me try this and this. So I can roll this over. Do I even need to do that? Yeah, no, rolling this over is fine. Because now we can just set up the raft real easily. Please take me to somewhere I haven't been before. I'm begging you. Clear up the clouds. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. What if the only way to access the island was by rafting? Could you imagine? Actually, that might have been it, because we can't actually do anything else. We're back here. Can I do anything now that I'm back to this island? I mean, not really. I guess I freed up one extra island, but I can't access this now. Well, that's fine. At least I found I could get there. Getting here could be a fun challenge, or we could free up this area. I think I want to do all the big areas. This is my idea. Big areas galore, and yeah, let's do this big area.